Hey guys! So I am back with another video. I actually got a really good question from the last video that I posted, so I wanted to make a video answering the question because I do feel like the question is just a little nuanced. So I actually have the question right here that I'm gonna read from. So she says, thanks for the information. I am a nurse and I have been thinking of becoming a dietitian for about a year now. However, it's time consuming, expensive, and I'd end up making less money than what I make as an RN. Do you know of any ways that I could use my RN background to do work in nutrition besides becoming a diabetes nurse? Thanks. So I did want to start by saying that she is absolutely right. Dietitians make significantly less than registered nurses. So just kind of consider that when you're thinking about the transition, that if you do make the full transition into becoming a nutritionist or a dietitian, if you don't really go into business for yourself, you're probably going to be making a lot less money. But for those that might not be aware, the most common job out there is a certified diabetes educator or a diabetes nurse, as she referred to in the question. And so basically, as a CDE, you're going to be educating people about diabetes. And I remember when I was becoming a dietitian and we were going through the different things that you had to get to be certified to be a CDE, it was a pretty extensive process. Like, I think you have to have like over 200 hours working with diabetes patients before you can even take the test to become an educator. But if that's an area that you're passionate about, that would be a really good way to incorporate nursing and nutrition. So the real answer to this question, or my opinion about the real answer to this question, is it's not a lot of positions out there or job openings where you really are going to be able to do nutrition and nursing and make a lot of money. And for me, I had to kind of create my own platform because I couldn't find anything out there that I felt aligned with. Now, every now and then when I scroll on Indeed.com, I do see some positions available for like a wellness coach. And that has pretty much been the closest thing that I found to combining the two, and the pay being somewhat reasonable, because a lot of those health coach, wellness coach positions are independent contractors. So you're basically doing a 1099 and you're working on your own. But even though I haven't seen a lot of things out there, I really do think that there are some things. You just have to really kind of look, and it might also be a word of mouth thing. But again, for me, I had to create my own platform. And a couple of years ago, I was in a mastermind program with people like myself that created their own business. Now, everybody else was strictly a dietitian, but they had to do the same thing as well. They didn't, even just really within the nutrition world, they didn't see a position that aligned well with them. So they had to create their own platform. And I will say, it was some people in my mastermind that were making over $100,000. So I feel like if you're able to market yourself well, if you are knowledgeable and you have built trust in your community and you are the expert, like you know what you're talking about, I mean, you can easily make just as much, if not more than them. And I do feel like we're in this world now where people are trying to find a more holistic approach. People are tired of going to the doctor and getting prescribed all these pharmaceutical medications. Like, they really want to get back to the basics and eating healthy and exercising and doing those types of natural holistic things. So in my opinion, this is like the perfect time to really step out on your own and create your own platform. But of course, there is a lot that comes with doing that and owning your own business. So of course, if that's not what you feel aligned with, then I would just say, again, keep looking, keep searching, and just ask around, because you would just be surprised when you randomly ask people things, what they know. But I would say if this is on your heart, making the transition from nursing to nutrition, definitely do it. I think it's so worth it. And I think people need more people, more professionals that are willing to hold them accountable and help them to see that really the root of good health is nutrition. Which, speaking of, that's what my next video is going to be about, how we can naturally lower our hemoglobin A1C without the use of pharmaceutical medications, because it is possible, especially when you get your nutrition together. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.